Hi, it's Tess from teachwithtess.com. Here on my channel we talk about Wales English, ESL teaching online and of course working from home. Now today I'm going to be doing the first of a series of 3 videos that are looking at different websites that you can use to enrich the learning in your classroom, whether it be online or in a classroom. Now, personally, these 4 I use all the time. I find them really interesting, really fun. The kids love the different games. There's a wealth of different types of games and activities that you can dive into and use. I find them personally really useful to either put at the end of a lesson as a reward. Sometimes I'll use them in the lesson if it's really relevant to a grammar point or something that we've been looking at. In any case, I really hope you find this series of videos useful for you. And please, when you've watched this, leave a comment below if you have suggestions as well of other websites or activities that you use to enrich your lessons. Of course, I'd ask you to subscribe if you find the content that I do on this channel useful, and to like my videos because it's always helpful for me. It helps me know what you like. So without further ado, let's have a look at these 4 websites. What are they? So we're looking at islcollective.com, abcya.com, gamesforlearningenglish.com and eslgamesplus.com. So as I said, I'm going to be reviewing quite a few websites. This is the first video. I'll bring the next one out in about a week. So keep watching and I hope this is of interest to you. Thank you. Right, everyone, so here we are. I'm going to take you through these 4 websites for you as promised. Now, the first one I'm going to look at is islcollective.com. Now, this is fab. Unfortunately full of advertising. Can you tell that I bought some flowers for somebody? Anyway, what have they got at ISL Collective? Lots of stuff. You can see here that we've got ESL worksheets, ESL PowerPoints, video lessons, etc. You can upload stuff if you want to make content yourself. Let's have a look. If you know exactly what you want, obviously you can type it in there, but otherwise you can see you can search by student type, scroll down, level type, lots, material type, vocabulary, what you're looking at, grammar, etc. So, you know, there's a massive amount for you to look at. If we just have a look, let's see, what's that ESL? Oh, I like the other one. What was that? Obviously, we're in Halloween time. There we go. Let's catch that before it flies away. This is one of the worksheets, if it wants to come up. Yes, it does. Right, here we go. So it's a nice one to teach vocabulary. They can match. At the bottom of this, you can see when, how many downloads it's had. This is a download button here. Just be careful. Don't click on these ads. I've done it once. It's such a pain. But anyway, click the right one and it just comes straight down to your inbox. If there are several pages, which there are for this, you can look at them before you download them. So you know exactly whether or not it's something that's useful for you, and whether or not it's something you'd like to use in a bricks and mortar one, or you can sort of fiddle it to work online as well. So these are the sort of things you have for worksheets. The PowerPoints, all sorts. Again, let's move down and have a look at this one. So this is sort of like similar to the other one we just looked at, in that it's Halloween. Let's have a look what she put in it. Ooh, okay. Learn some more vocabulary. So here we go. This sort of works well with that little worksheet. You can learn and, well, you can teach the vocabulary, and then she goes on to which doesn't belong. So which isn't a Halloween thing. So, you know, that's quite fun. You can click on that. You can look full screen at it if you want as well. But it's a really nice way of just seeing if it's the right thing for you, and then obviously you can download it. And there tends to be a bit of a description underneath, tells you the levels and a bit more about the person who's created it. Obviously, with all these things which a teacher created, it's worth having a read through to make sure there are no mistakes. These can happen. Videos. Now, the video lessons here are quite fun, and they don't take you to YouTube. You watch it within the actual website. So you've got all sorts of things here. I'm going to just show you Steve and Maggie because I found that when I was looking for something to do with healthy food. I'm just teaching that to a class at the moment. So it does have adverts in it, which you cannot get rid of because you're not in YouTube itself. But, you know, it's not too bad. So this is Steve and Maggie doing their stuff.
9 out of 10.
And I'm going to let this run because you'll see why I actually like this quite a lot. He's talking.
Oh, listen, that's the bell ringing because it's snack time. Oh, I'm so hungry. Are you?
So there you go. It's a bit of a comprehension one. So he's talking and then this stops and the students have to choose the right answer. So he feels hungry. And off we go.
Are you hungry? Yeah? I'm lucky.
So this is one of the videos, but there are all sorts of videos. Again, lots of description, tells you a little bit more, grammar types, etc. So it's a really great website. I use it a lot. I use it quite a lot for worksheets, and I've taught, I used a download for pronouns yesterday, subject pronouns. So that was great. Now, ABC app. Let's have a look at this. abcad.com is a fab website. Brilliant for games, brilliant for all sorts of stuff. It really is very, very rich. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to navigate around, but if you have a vague idea of what you want, you can find some great things. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. So let me show you the make a pizza one, which of course is going to be right at the bottom. Let's find it. There we go. Now, make a pizza is something, you know, again, if you're doing food, it's good fun. It's sort of connected to the content of a lesson. And
make a pizza.
Kids make a pizza. So
use the ingredients on the left to make your pizza. Press the blue arrow when you are ready to cook it.
So off we go. So we can choose a crust. Let's have whole wheat. Choose a sauce. Oh, let's put some tomato sauce all over it. Choose a cheese. You know, I just tell them to tell me which one, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, etc. So they can put their cheese on. Different meats, yum, yum, pepperoni, bit of bacon, a bit of ham, etc. You can put what you want. And then the veggies. And they can read what they want. You know, if the level's good enough, obviously. If their level is lower, then they can, again, you can do the number thing, which is what I tend to do. And then when it's finished, you cook it.
Are you ready?
So in it goes, out it comes, happy kids, and then they get to eat it.
Your pizza is ready.
You can
tap on the pizza to eat it.
There you go, eating the pizza. So they're all very happy. That's a lovely game. I have used that a lot. Then you've got the nouns. Oh, if I can type. This is something, nouns and verbs. Here we go. I love this game. It's obviously slightly higher level, but I use this very happily with the G2, G1, B, G2 type level class. They manage easily.
Ice cream talk, nouns and verbs.
So
select nouns and verbs. Help the monkey find the nouns and verbs.
There we go. So basically, the monkey. If you get it right, the monkey gets all the ice cream. If you get it wrong, the monster does. So you have to just click on the nouns and verbs. There we go. Happy monkey, and then it changes. So you can put a timer on it, make them do it as quick as possible. It's great fun. If you get it wrong, the monster gets it. So this is something kids absolutely love, and it's a good little end of lesson or break if you're going through something that's linked to this type of grammar. So that's ABC. Tons and tons of stuff. You can see there are different grade levels. You can search by subject. You can search by type. I mean, it's enormous. You scroll down, there's lots of stuff. So I advise you just taking a bit of time and having a look. You can join and have a premium membership. I haven't. You really don't need it, but for some people it might be useful. So that is abca.com. Now let's have a look at games to learn English.com. Now this one, if I go back, is I tend to find I use it for slightly higher levels. It doesn't often give much for beginners, pre-K type level. It can be quite hard. So if I'm looking at weather, for instance, now this one, you can find the different types of things that you want to do. Let's have a look at this one. Start this game. So we're going to link
hail,
drizzle,
storm,
off it goes. They can hear
tornado,
it.
overcast.
You see, these are
rainbow.
not the easiest words.
In the east, there will be a storm.
And so then, you know, depending on the level, you can teach north, east, south, west. You've got the sentence, and then they need to pick the right picture and put it in the right place. So, you know, this sort of thing can be great, but it's definitely not a low level thing. And there's a timer at the bottom as well. So that sort of keeps you on your toes. So in the east, there will be a storm. There we go.
In the south, it will hail.
And then they change it. So this is the sort of thing you can do. You've got vocab games, fast English. So let's have a look at the different content. You can see when you hover over these type of things, the type of foods that you're seeing, but they're not easy words. So they really aren't designed for lower learners very much. Go back, fast phrases, falling clouds. This is quite nice. It can be simpler. If you play, again, let's do it is an R, and it's just about putting the words in the right order. So this can be done online with no problem at all.
The chair is big.
There you go. Next one. So what do we need? Oh, and also the idea is to do it in as fewer moves as possible.
The motorbikes are fast.
So that's the sort of thing you can do with them. That's quite an easy type of lesson as well. You've got a spelling bee. Let's do, I don't know, food. Let's do food. So
Eggs.
Eggs, they tell you. So it's fairly simple. There you go. Up next.
Lamb.
And they can spell these words. So games to learn English is really great. There's tons of stuff on here. It's worth being aware that you're not going to be using this as much with lower level. I've used this one with GKB. Did the easy level. You just have to switch
a police officer,
the words,
a farmer, a firefighter.
Underneath. We'd been doing this, so that was a great game for GKB, but probably not much lower. So that's games to learn English. Now the last one, ESL Games Plus. Really great, loads of stuff. You can see the different types of things that it has here. It has games, the different topics you could look at, quizzes, loads of stuff, the videos it has. So if we go into topics, let me go to, I don't know, let's go to fruit and vegetables, see what it comes up with. Lots of games. Now you got your, let's do an irregular past tense monkey. Now the monkey is in a lot of these games. They can be sometimes a bit slow because he does stuff between each answer, but you can have a look. Let's see. So off we go. Here's monkey on his desert island.
Read the sentence and choose the correct missing word.
Okay, so yesterday Tony got up. Yes, wonderful. Next one, he gets a, what does he get? He gets a banana. Woohoo, happy monkey. No, next one.
Read the sentence and choose the correct missing word.
Okay, let's get this one. He got into the car and driving to work. Is that right? No. What happens to monkey? Let's see. Oh no, he gets a rock on his head. So this sort of thing you find a lot of in ESL games. You can see the way they give you popular games here. They tell you the different types of games, what they work on, what you can use them for. So go and have a look through this. It's a really rich website as well. Lots of flashcards. I mean, there's just tons of stuff in here. There really is. And if you do maths and science, well, you've got that too. So these websites, these are my first four that I review. And I just think they're really, really great. They're good fun and they can really enrich your classroom, and they can provide some fantastic reward activities at the end of lessons too. I hope it's been interesting and useful. Feel free to leave suggestions of things that you've been doing and using in your classrooms. It would be really lovely to hear that and share what you know. Otherwise, I'll be doing the second in this series next week, and I will upload something on the next 4 websites that I use all the time. So thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if it's been helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. Bye.